Hello and welcome to our Year with the Ears, our daily vlog where we relive our year living in the Walt Disney World resorts in 2019. Today is day 168.
Today is once again moving day, but we aren't going far. We're just heading to a different room here at Wilderness Lodge. We are going to a regular room with a courtyard view. Very excited about that. So Robert headed down to get us checked out and checked in, hoping that our room would be ready so we can go from one room to the other. Unfortunately, they didn't have any available. That's fine. We still have club level access for the rest of the day, so we have somewhere really nice to hang out and get lots of free food while we're here.
While I was down there checking in for our new courtyard view room, I asked them if there was availability to add on club level access for this room, and there was. Now, adding club access is something that is only done here at Wilderness Lodge. It is not available at any other resort. They did it because when they built Copper Creek, the Disney Vacation Club villas, they essentially took half of Wilderness Lodge and turned it into villas, which means 50% of the rooms that were club level rooms don't exist anymore. So their capacity in the club level lounge is higher than the number of rooms they have on the club level floor. So if you're in a regular room at Wilderness Lodge, not in one of the villas, you can add on club level access pending availability for just $100 a night at the time that we checked in. Now they did tell us when we checked in later in 2019 it's going to go up to $130 a night, but even still $100 to $130 a night to have club level access for everyone in the room, totally worth it for us. We love club level anyway, so we did go ahead and add that on for the next couple nights as we're here in this courtyard room. We'll still have club access the entire time we're here at Wilderness Lodge.
We hung out in the club level lounge through lunch because our room still wasn't ready. Again, understandably, it doesn't have to be ready early. We just always hope that it is. And we do love the snacks here at lunch. They have desserts like cookies and cupcakes, which of course they have in the evenings. They have fruit and vegetables. They have pinwheels, which I really enjoy. They're light enough that they don't completely fill you because we really like having the dinner here at club level. So the pinwheels kind of tide us over until dinner. They also have grab and go trail mix, which I love because those are great to take to the park with you. They even have baggies. So we love taking those with us whenever we get a chance. Around 2:15, we got the text that our room was ready. So of course we headed down there. We had a beautiful view in this room. It was so nice. Of course, we took pictures, 360 pictures, and did a live room tour on Facebook.
The headboards of these beds are probably the coolest feature of this room. One of the most unique things they have here at the resort. They have carved animals sitting atop the headboard, and they have this entire mountain forest scene kind of carved into the back of the headboard. Really, really cool, really unique, and for this resort, it's just an awesome part of the theming. And as usual, if you'd like to watch that entire tour, it's linked in the description and up there in the corner. And just like the club level rooms, these have also been remodeled, and we will go ahead and link that remodeled room tour in the description as well. Once we were done with the tours, we did go back up to the club level lounge because we had all of our luggage sitting on a luggage cart there at the edge of the club level lounge. And they did keep an eye on it for us while we went and did our room tour, but had to go and get all that and take it down to our room, got everything unpacked, returned the luggage cart, and about that time, Alyssa had an appointment that she needed to get to out past the pool at the Salon by the Springs.
I needed a haircut anyway, and during the summer of 2019, DVC offered Disney Vacation Club members 40% off any salon or spa service, which is a really significant discount. And we figured out that I'd basically be spending like $5 or $10 more to get my haircut there versus in Magic Kingdom. And it was a different experience, something we could review, and just felt very fancy. It was something I wanted to do. So I headed over there to get my haircut, and I ended up getting about 6 inches chopped off. I had a really nice conversation with the hairstylist. We kind of talked about what length I wanted. I haven't done that short in a long time. It was a really fun experience. Of course, they wash your hair, they dry your hair. She styled my hair. That's not something they do over in Magic Kingdom, so this did feel like a full service salon, and it was really nice to just completely get my hair cut and just felt so much better, felt so much lighter, and I really liked how she did it. Because I was the only one in there, she did spend longer with me than I think they normally do, so we were actually here a while. We were having a really nice conversation. Robert was talking to the other person in there, so we were actually here until it was time for dinner at the club level lounge. So we left here and headed on up to the lounge to get some dinner.
As usual, they had meats and cheeses, and they had some veggies and little salads and jars and stuff like that. And then the main dishes, they had a butternut squash soup that was really, really good. And they had the chicken and veggies, which is kind of a staple here every few nights. Alyssa really likes this one. I do too, but I usually prefer the barbecue and the smoked pork and stuff like that. And they had something different tonight that we've not actually seen up here before. It was shrimp that was sauteed with fregola. It was really, really good. A ton of flavor. It was a really kind of heavy meal, but I was okay with that because I was hungry. And it was probably one of my favorite things that they've had up here besides the smoked meats and barbecues. I like the shepherd's pie, but I think I'd take the shrimp over the shepherd's pie. And of course, they also had PB&J shooters, and I can't let you go without telling you how amazing the PB&J shooters are. And I hope that if any of you ever try them, they're not a huge disappointment because I've built them up so much, but I really do like them.
They're gonna end up with a shortage when Club Level reopens at Wilderness Lodge. They're gonna be trying to figure out why everyone has to eat the PB&J shooters. And y'all are gonna blame us. It's not our fault, but we really enjoy them, so there's that.
After we were done eating, I did head out to our car, which is still sitting here in the parking lot. I've been talking to my dad, and he had one final thing for me to check, and he thinks he knows what's wrong with it now. I had to go take some pictures of a couple things and run a couple tests to send him the information so he could let me know if that's actually what's wrong with the car. And after I did that, I came back inside and went back upstairs because it was time for dessert.
When we got to the lounge, we saw the most beautiful sunset. We love sunsets here at Disney World, and I feel like we say that all the time. But seriously, they are just so pretty. And this was amazing because you could see so far out, and you could even see the castle a little bit, which was just so pretty. And of course, we have dessert while we're up there seeing this gorgeous sunset, so that did kind of help that a lot as well. They had their cookies, their cupcakes, they had that whiskey cake that I love so much, and they had a cobbler just like they do every single night. This was, again, the strawberry peach cobbler, which Robert was super excited
I'm not upset about that at all. I will take that every night if they want to have it.
After we finished our desserts, we did decide to go for a walk because we have been sitting most of the day today, and we wanted to get some movement in. Now, we have paths that we normally take. We're usually in the main areas around the resort, but today we decided just to kind of wander and take different paths, and we ended up finding this back stairwell that had this really cool wallpaper with branches up it. We've never seen that anywhere else in any of the stairwells here.
Yeah, it's just kind of randomly decorating this one wall that you only use that door if you're staying in like one half of the Copper Creek cabins. So for whatever reason, they decided to decorate that wall.
I mean, it was really cool, so we found that. And then we were wandering the halls, and on the 5th floor, we found this little sign that said Artist Point Lookout. And we're like, what is that? And we looked down, and you can literally see into Artist Point. It's a little creepy, but also really cool. And I'm sad that we found it late at night because there was no one in there, but it was really awesome to like look down, and it is gorgeous from the top. I mean, we love the restaurant anyway, of course it's beautiful, but to get to see everything from that point of view is really amazing.
We wandered the halls a little while longer, just kind of seeing if we could find anything else new, because apparently there's stuff hiding all over the place here at this resort, and eventually made it back to our room. When we got there, we went out on the balcony just to sit for a few minutes, and there was this big, like translucent almost frog sitting on the railing.
Cool.
He was kind of creepy looking, but he was pretty cool. We sat out there and talked for a little while, just enjoying the courtyard view we had with the water. You can hear the waterfall from the Copper Creek Falls, just chatting, and then we headed inside, and that was the end of our day today. So we'll see you tomorrow
For our Year with the Ears.